Welcome. 1717. Well, what do you know? Right, I'm gonna try and do this quiescently, quietly. Back in Kerry, back on the block, back in the Misty Kingdom. It's been a fucking. It's been a slow day. It's been a recovery day. Oh, a lot done, a lot of ground covered, but no returns. Bit of a bad taste, as per usual, though. So it's not like that. It's different. Just got done watching a film, a video by Boxing and the Jedi. That Boxing Jedi, Boxing the Jedi. What he was like, wait a minute. Nobody steals the fucking Falcon from Han Solo. And I was like, you're fucking right. And he was talking about Rey and relationship to Han. It's like, that's Han's daughter. And I'm like, do you know what? That's a good fucking point. While good storyline would be the Falcon was given as collateral to Plut. It was Uncle Plut, wasn't it? That was Uncle Plut, to keep Rey alive, keep her safe. Which may go hand in hand with, or go some way towards explaining why everything everything goes right for Rey. Or it's just a series of lucky coincidences. That was lucky. It's because she's been protected by the mob. What does this mean? What does this matter? Not a fucking jot. But I suppose, like another thing Boxing Jedi man said, it stops after 7. And I know we all knew this. But just the way you're looking at it, it's like, that's the last chapter. It got wrapped up in 7. Rey was, because here's the thing, it's not going to get wrapped up because they've lost. It's the never-ending story. They've lost traction, credibility. Nobody gives a shit. Some people give a shit, but you know what I'm saying. It's impossible to do that now anyway. And I knew this at the end of The Last Jedi. I knew it in Rey's face, and I knew it in Kylo's face. I said, what do we do now? Chase each other again? This isn't going very well. So it's like you call it. It's up to you to call it. That was it. 7 was it. 8, The Hangover. 9 is just a meme, a joke. It's industry. It's rubbernecking. It's, what are they going to do? What are they going to do now? I have to watch it again. What did he say? Something I was only half paying attention at the part he was saying something about retconning. I don't know. Then you had fucking Bill and Ted over on Geeks and Gamers. Fucking, I love it. I love it. And they must have gotten into that vibe shooting that music video, whatever it is they were doing in California. I think it was in California they were doing that. Was it? Oh man, this isn't going well. Yeah, another thing actually about the Boxing Jedi. His setup. that fucking wicked artwork behind him, Vader and the two lightsabers. Yeah, I need to fucking clean out the studio, clean out the shit. I need my little hut, SVMX. I have the concept design done. I've got this concept sketch. Actually, this thing about the fuck. What's my last tweet? Not the boson. The fucking bogon. The bogon. That's enough. That's all I need to know. I don't need to go any further. I never knew there was such thing as a bogon. I didn't. There is. Now I gotta go learn to code again. Java again. HTML again. Back to the start. But it's Monday. Start of a new week. Fuck, that was a stint in Galway. That was what, 3 weeks. I'm absolutely fucking destroyed after. Oh shit, the fire. Fuck, I let the fire go out. Ah. What a dummy. What a fucking dummy. I let the fire go out. Rambling outside. Yabbering outside. And the fire went out. There's the pressure coming out. There's the pressure. Right. Ain't that funny, huh? Ain't that funny? Oh. I have backup lighters. Backup lighters. Actually, that album, we have to talk about that album. That's where I got the fucking Bogon code from. It's in that fucking album. I can't remember which song. Maybe it's this song. But I meant to say that. That's where Star Wars is. It's not with Disney movies. It's not even with movies. It's in that fucking album. I know I've said this lots of times, but I have to say it again in this particular way, in this particular fashion. And there's legit code. There's code in The Last Jedi too, like I said. And Solo. I mean, is it that surprising that they're coding? I mean, the whole fucking thing anyway, like, all the social justice shit, that's all coding. So like, and it's, and that's the dumb, I wonder, is that the dumb code to hide the smart code? Is that the code for dummies? Is that the dummy code? There's a lot of dummy code in those movies. Alright, by the way, we've got the fire lighting again. There's a lot of dummy code in those movies. And we got fucking coders in on this now. Different people decoding this shit. But it's not really decoding as much as using the substrate that they provided to code onto. What they've provided is a compiler. Oh, and I even forgot what a compiler was. Marcotta. Is it Martha or the other chick? One of them was talking. They were talking today about coding, and she was talking about having a compiler embedded in something. Oh man, what was I saying? The dummy code, the fucking dummy code. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I need to, I don't know, I've been saying this for so long. I need to get my studio set up, and I will. I'm still all over the fucking shop, obviously. But I'm getting there, slowly, 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 inch by inch. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards, and sometimes even 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards. Oh boy. I need something to drive me forward here. I need this is not working. This is not working. I need counter forcing. I don't want this fire to go out again. Counterforcing, and that's the point as well for the studio. Counterpoint collimation. What was I calling them? Counterpoint collimation huts before, was that it? Yeah, so I think maybe if you think about it this way, Han left Ray and the Falcon in the care of Uncle Plut. Uncle Plut. Uncle Plut. Because he knew he was getting the stab by Disney. I mean, Harrison Ford when he was young, that was his first movie or his first. It was The Empire Strikes Back, wasn't it? The I know scene. Here's the fucking thing though, if I get this wrong, I'll be shot. And there was the Cloud City scene where he said he does I don't trust him either. He went off script. That happened a few times. And he was young. This was like his first movie. Like this was his break. Now that he's a star, he can he can say what he wants anyway. Do what he wants anyway. Did he go off script, I wonder, in either of these movies? For example, it's all real, all of it. Or The Force, The Jedi, it's real, all of it. To me, that was Harrison Ford talking to the audience. As in, I'm going off script. So the dummy code then. If the dummy code's the dummy code, what's the non-dummy code? What's the real code? And who's that for? And who's spotting it? Who's reacting to it? Just watching the cloud formations here. Yeah, I don't have anything to say really. Just rambling through a couple of these ideas. Um, I have to say, for the first time in a while, I've looked at somebody's setup and thought, yeah, that would make a difference. That's important. Why does it go bright? Why does it go dark when I'm not looking at the screen? Face recognition, is it? Automatically adjust the brightness when it recognizes a face. That's interesting. Check this out. Are you fucking catching this? Alright, so what kind of an intelligence does that betray? Or what kind of an intelligence capacity does that betray? Angles, see? Whew. So that's that. Back down to the proxy circuit. Right out there. That's where they filmed The Last Jedi. That's where Ray and Luke did their fucking shit. All the First Jedi Temple scenes shot over there. I just need to think work. Interesting. Control mechanism. Hello, Mr. Jedi Score. Oh, the boxing and Jedi's Temple. Hello, how are you? I just watched your video. It was very good, very good. I'm just looking at the artwork on the back wall of your studio there, and I've been dicking around with trying to tidy up my studio here for fucking 18 months, 2 years. It's a total mess. I haven't. It's like one part laziness, but one part I don't know what to do with it. Like I'm thinking like Twitch studio kind of arrangement. But I love that fucking art that you have up on the wall there. Like and the lightsabers with it. Like it's a nice calm. I know. I think you called it the temple. Your temple. It's a good one. I like it. I like your take on Han Solo as well, and Rey getting basically what I think is Dagobah system background. I'll look into that. Definitely, I'll look into that. I left a comment on the video. I think like a good way of looking at it might be, or a good alternate storyline, or fucking the untold storyline, is pretty much what you're saying. I think Han Solo left Rey and the Falcon as collateral to Uncle Plut. Is that his name, Uncle Plut? Basically Uncle Plut, to look after her and make sure that she didn't fucking die. Make sure nobody fucked with her too much for whatever reason. That's how the fucking ship was there, and that's how all these. That's how she never. That's how she never proper got into trouble. She got into skirmishes, but she was able, like, on her own, like a girl growing up on her own, out living in a fucking in an AT-AT in the desert. Yeah, protected by the mob, basically. That's like, that opens the doors to a lot of fucking. That opens the doors to a lot of. I think there's messages, no more than what people are saying at the moment. Who was it? Was it EVS or somebody was saying there today? That, oh yeah, there was this something found on Reddit. There was an image, the title, and the title with the purple font was found embedded in the code in one of the Lucasfilm websites or something. I've been thinking this way a lot about these movies, about The Last Jedi in particular, but also The Force Awakens, but in particular Last Jedi. It doesn't make any sense, no coherent sense at all as a movie in its own right. What it is, it's like a whole bunch of scenes chopped up. It's like jigsaw. It's like a jigsaw puzzle with all the puzzle pieces in the wrong place. There's code in there. Like one of the things, like, they started this daft meme about the golden dice that was hanging in the fucking in the Falcon, and I think did it make its way into Solo as well. There's a guy on YouTube, the angry photographer, Ken Wheeler, and he does a lot of work with magnetism, and I think they're neodymium magnets he was using to demonstrate a more full understanding or picture of magnetic field propagation. It's kind of like an advanced form of, would say, magnetic engineering that kind of pushes towards, the next stage in technological development. And I just watching fucking, just going through watching different fucking videos, and it struck me one day he was working with these little cubes, and I was like, they were the same color as well. I was like, that's the fucking dice from the Falcon. Like, I know this sounds fucking daft, but you have to entertain yourself some way, somehow, when you're dealing with these boys who are Roundhead and his crew. I think it was such a perfect collapse of a franchise. The whole thing was so perfectly collapsed. It was like a controlled explosion. It was like somebody snuck the plans. There's a Galen Erso in Disney who snuck the plans out. Somebody's sending out messages. I think. I know it's fucking, basically, we have to entertain ourselves at this point, because these people have gone fucking, I don't know what's coming next for them. I mean, maybe another consultancy position for someone who comes after Kennedy or one of the boys. I don't know. We'll deal with them later. But right now, I haven't fully figured out how I want to. Like, I'm working on a concept, the Misty Kingdom concept down here, kind of I'm trying to figure out what can be mined. Basically, what out of those last two movies, I didn't even see Solo. As soon as I saw Aladdin on the fucking, as soon as I saw that Don Glover was being, after the initial previews the media got to go to see, they're saying Don Glover stole the show. When a movie called Solo about Han Solo is stolen, not by Lando, but by fake Lando. It's like, obviously I'm not going to go fucking see that. But I wanted to get something out of those movies. So to me, the one thing really that was left, only partially damaged, was First Jedi Temple. I know it's it's questionable as to basically you have to go into the EU uh, to find out stuff about First Jedi Temple, all the different fucking temples there was and all the different worlds and the theories and how far back they go and all that kind of stuff. So for me, First Jedi Temple is it's basically, and it's a physical asset. It's an actual temple that exists down here on the west coast of Ireland, southwest of Ireland. So I was like, Magic Kingdom going down, Misty Kingdom coming up. Basically, as they're pushing the fans away from them, doing everything they can to destroy the franchise and push it away from them, I think it would be prescient to have people getting ready to building out an infrastructure to catch all those falling fans, basically. Somewhere, and to have a physical location that at some point in the future, if depending on how things evolve, gentrification, yeah, fucking hell, gentrification gone mad. I don't even know what to call. Like that's straight up gaslighting. I mean, who was saying that, talking about gaslighting earlier? I think it was Tim Pool talking about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to do it in the amazing Lucas voice. But how it's just straight up gaslighting. It's their whatever logic it is that they're propagating and running in their brains and in their organizations at the moment. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make any sense to me. I know it's crazy enough. She's a dummy. Who? Oh yeah, Alessandria Ocasio-Cortez. Yeah, she's again like the dummy code. All of this logic. It's basically it's code for obviously for manipulating people into forgetting about the past and move on with this new whatever intersectional feminist fourth, fifth, 12th wave, whatever you want to call it. That's the dummy code. I think when there's such obvious, it's such an obvious decoy. When you think about it this way, when something is so obvious and so ridiculous, but still being pushed in your face all the time, it's a fucking decoy. Because if it was valuable, it wouldn't be being pushed out like that, would it? Nothing valuable is pushed out like that. I think there's a no more than the light side and the dark side. I think there's a decent chance that if that's the dummy code, there's code of equal magnitude hidden behind it or between it or somewhere else. And what you were saying about just putting two and two together about Han Solo and the Falcon, it's like that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's code in there, and EVS is good at this stuff, but I think he likes to play games. He likes to play games with these fucking garbage tier journalists that he talks about. But he's obviously sharp. Like he knows, and he's dealing with these fucking SJWs all the time, so he knows the score. Like, but I think it's more like a mining operation. It's more like a computer game, like Battlefront or something, where there's a movie in there, but it's like loot boxes, and you have to mine your way in. It's like Minecraft loot box kind of, because this is the whole fucking push, the way industry is going. Anyway, the smart industry. So it's controlled explosion. Like Star Wars fell too fast, too quick, like too perfectly. I'd say Rian Johnson was hired for that. It was like, I know, like, we want to fucking crash this franchise right now. I know, just the guy. But as is the case with everything, there's you can spin it one way, you can spin it another way. If you're sharp enough, if you're smart enough, I think you can read the code on the backside that isn't the dummy code. Kind of like a fucking getting into Indiana Jones territory here. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a fucking long time since I've seen those movies. Like, what is it? The search for the Holy Grail, is it? It's all about that kind of, as far as I remember, that kind of buzz. But yeah, I'm just basically all I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to process. I haven't done any of this in a few days. Just got back down to southwest of the country. and just running through a few videos, trying to get the head back into the right gear and go at it. If you have you got that part two up from the whatever the title, I can't remember the title of that video, the one about Ray. I'm gonna go watch that if it's up, and there's a couple other ones going on. I don't know if you've seen if you watch Geeks and Gamers, if you've seen Jeremy and Ivan doing the piss take, saying that they're like Bill and Ted. It's like Bill and Ted, old school Bill and Ted, get the information off of Mike Zero from the future. Worth going and taking a look at. 20-second meditation. A lot of it's about demeanor. It's all about demeanor as well, but finding that, especially in the fucking, as the environment is changing, as the weather's changing. As the climate's changing. I'm gonna go in and check on this fire. She's still going, Ted. She's still lit. Keep her lit. Alright, so that wasn't bad. That was not bad. I got a half a step forward. I'd say I got a step forward, but a little step. Half a big step forward. The rain is coming in now. What time is it? It's 10 to 6. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, I'll be back. Fucking hell, it's not easy. I'll be back.